Not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, G-Man, and welcome to G-Man Tube. What's going on, guys? G-Man's here. Welcome back to the channel, and we're going to talk about, is Rush Royale free to play? Actually free to play. We're going to really dive down into the nits and bits and pieces of it, and we're going to talk about it right here, right now. All right, we're going to start with the units in the game. We're going to take a look. Now, free to play, obviously, that is kind of from... And make sure you guys drop your comments. Let me know your thoughts, because I've been free to play for a while, but I was free to play for a little bit. Where your free to play journey will really start to struggle, the moment you cross, I'd have to say League. I want to say League 8, but I actually want to say League 7. I want to say when you hit that 6K, your troubles begin as a free to play player. Could be lower, let me know, but I know when I started, after you cross 6K, something happens, man. You're thrown into a pool of different types of players, and it just all changes. Now, you're free to play. You're gonna get a few legendaries. Let's check out the pass. Let me see how much they're giving us from the pass. I think they're giving you 1 or 2 if you complete the pass. Let's see. You're getting dust. Okay. You might get 1,000. Okay, so you're getting 1 at 73. I think you're only getting 1. I think you're only getting 1. Yeah, I think you're only getting 1. Let's see. You get 1 at 73. I could be wrong. There could be one more somewhere in here. No, they removed it. It used to be 1 at 53. Or wherever that other half one was. There used to be 1 there, and they removed it. Yeah, so you're not getting 1. You're only getting 1. And that's if you clear it. But you can clear it easily. It's a 30-day season. Every day you get quests. You're going to be able to... We are going to take a peek at the kind of decks you can build. But first, let's take a peek at the quest. You're going to get the ad, so that's 135. 300 will bring you over. So 135 in a few matches, you'll get a tier. So, and then the quest. Let's see. You got your free-to-play quests. 270, 270, 270. And then you go, look at this. This is a 540. Another 540. Complete any quest 13 times. So there's only 3 pay-to-win quests. So that's a few tiers right there. Your heroics, those are easy peasy stuff. You're gonna clear. We're also gonna look at the free to play side on the Hero Tavern. I keep saying heroic. Hero Tavern. You got your career quests. Let's take a peek over the Heroic Tavern. Let's just get rid of the boring stuff. See what you get free to play over here. Over here, they're a little bit more generous with cores and hero shards, especially the rare hero shards. And right now, some of the rare heroes in the game are spectacular. You're gonna get a lot of dust. This is gonna be a lot harder to finish. Like, I can't remember the last time I actually finished one of these, but I wasn't even trying. That is sweet. That's thumbnail right there, baby. That's sweet. Let me grab that, actually. Let's see what else we get. A lot of dust. You get your emotes when you're reaching pretty high. Like, a lot of you are not gonna... That's... Look at that robot. That robot looks sick. And then you got your events. Let's see the free to play side on the events. Super easy to clear these. You're gonna be able to clear these in the how much days they give you though? So I don't want to say you're gonna be able to clear it. I know you can watch an ad and get, I think, 2 tickets. Could be wrong. Could be 1 ticket, 2 tickets. But I know it's gonna take you at least 4, maybe 5 events to actually be able to purchase any of the legendaries that are in the shop of the event. Of course, now there's co-op where you're going to be living as a free-to-play player, grinding out, getting your gold to make sure you're able to raise your crit. But let's go over the units now, okay? Now, so let's just start with the legendaries. If you're a free-to-play player, there's certain legendaries we all get no matter what. The common legendaries that are in the RNG cycle a little bit too much, okay? Hex, he's one of them. Hex, Frost, Demon Hunter's actually in there, so he's pretty good. But we're just gonna talk about the legendaries. We're not gonna even go worst case scenario. You don't have any good legendaries. Okay, Hex, Frost, Demon Hunter, and I want to say Night Statue, Clock, Trapper, Stasis. You should not have any Bruiser. You can't leave out Bruiser. I can't stress you guys will get those legendaries eventually. Let me know in the comments on legendary if you are missing any of those legendaries. But as far as I can see, you're free to play. I know a lot of free to play players. Those are legendaries they always have in the arsenal. Of course, they're not the best. They are some of the worst, but they are also some of the best support legendaries in the game. Of course, you got Trapper, who's a beast right now. Stasis can kind of go where Trapper goes. You got Hex. Honestly, you don't really see Night Statue getting that much play, but Demon Hunter is a common legendary amongst free-to-play players, and so is Bruiser. Now, if you happen to, when you get your free legendary, you happen to pull something better, Season Resets, you pushed to get that legendary as well. How far do we gotta push to get a legendary? Is it 6,000? I think it's... When do you get that legendary? Let me know down in the comments. I could be wrong, but it could be 6,000. But let's see. If you push to... Look, okay. We're getting places now, people. We're getting places now. I'm all over. Your boy's all over the place. You're going to get a legendary at 3,950. Who knows what that's going to get? Let me see. If you're free to play, let me see how much legendaries you have a chance to get. Yeah, that's your first legendary. They put cores down there, too. Like, I haven't been down there in so long. You get a legendary at 5,220 or 5,250. 5,225. Easy legendary to get if you're free to play. You'll always get this legendary. Your next legendary is going to be a little bit trouble. That's over 6,225. You can push to get this legendary, man. I just have a feeling it's League 8 where you're going to really struggle, but I could be wrong. Let me know down below. That's 2 legendaries. So your legendary chance as a free-to-play player, it's bad, but not too bad. Of course, we got to go to the shop. That will give you a legendary once every 10 years. Don't get your hopes up, but always refresh that shop. I got Scrapper out of that shop. I never stopped refreshing until I pulled that Scrapper. Okay, back to the units, people. So those are the legendaries. Now let's look at the units that you will definitely have in your arsenal. All the commons, rares, and epics. Now we got Engineer. Of course, you got Talents, but Talents is a whole different ballgame because cores are really hard to get in this game. So I can't even look at them as a, yo, Engineer is sick, maxed out. How much do you got to maxed out? Or at least you can get him to 13. If you're just free to play, Rogue is like, if I was free to play only, Rogue, hands down. Rogue Hex. I'll never stop playing that deck because no matter what, you can get wins. I can always push to 6,000 with a Rogue deck every time, all the time. I don't care what you say. Rogue, Hex, Hunter. And you have Hex. If you don't have Hex, drop a comment. I don't believe you. So we got Rogue, which as a free to play, I'm going to say Rogue, Engineer are the only decks you can probably run if you're rocking garbage legendaries. Like if you don't have any of the powerhouse legendaries, you don't have Cultist, you don't have Boris, you don't have Blade Dancer, you don't have Inquisitor, you don't have Demon Hunter, Robot. Like these event heroes, of course, I don't expect you to have them, but if you have them, great. But the events ones, we're not going to talk about those guys. But Blade Dancer, Boris, Inquisitor, Demon Hunter, and you can even get yourself a Cultist out of that. You can just get lucky, because remember, it's all RNG, people. So, is Rush Royale free to play, really? Of course, you got Crit. Dungeons, you're going to want to live in that. Let's look at the heroes first. Let's look at the heroes before we come to our conclusion on the matter. You got Trainer, now we got Bestie. I think Jay is one of the best heroes in the game, and she's a rare hero. Trickster, I know a lot of you guys are rocking your Tricksters. Snowflake, Mary, we're getting into whale territory here. Like, Gears is an old hero, so by now maybe you've had enough shards to pull your gear. Snowflake, you probably have. She's pretty old as well. But let's just talk about the commons and rares. Jay, one of the best. I think only matched by maxed out levels of... And I'll still pick a maxed out Jay over a maxed Snowflake. Okay, so let's look at Snowflake really quick. I want to look at Snowflake. You got that, and Armored... Nah, just give me Jay off the bat. If I was you and you're free to play, I'm going for Jay only. But now Bestie's in here. I would go for Bestie max. Make sure your Trainer is max. His Trainer isn't that bad. Trickster, I put him on the back burner, but of course... Equipments... I'm not going to go down the road of equipments because I am the worst person to give you any advice on equipments. Free to play. Here it is, people. Here it is. Is Rush Royale the whales game? Yes. When you reach a certain level. Of course, like if you're your boy, G-Man, and you want to push that 7K, of course you gotta be whaling it. The moment you pass 6,300, 6,300, and or even getting to that level, depending on where you are in the season, it's over. Like when the season resets, don't push for the next 10 days. Give it 10 days before you start pushing. Like even right now, I give it at least I start pushing like the last 3-4 days of the season where I know it's the noobs that are just, I'll face a few noobs and get my wins. I can't say the game is not free to play friendly because it is, guys. Okay, don't kill your boy, man. Don't kill your boy. Don't kill him. I have to say 70-30, okay? 70% free to play, 30% whale, because it's really a small part of the game that's whale. Like, I've been playing so long without even pushing too far, and I play anything, literally. I know I have almost 3,000 crit, but come on. I talk to you guys. You guys let your boy know what's going on. Let me know in the comment section, is Rush Royale actually free to play? And think about it. Don't just say it because you're tired of losing and you can't be a gemmer. Think about it. Is it really a whales game? Catch you guys in the next one. We're streaming tomorrow. Don't miss it.